I've received from Wurkkos something that I've been looking for before. This is a small portable flashlight charged by USB-C. And I've been looking for something like this for working at night or doing just anything at night when I didn't want to use my smartphone and I didn't want to bring any big flashlight. I wanted just something small, portable, that is in my pocket or in my backpack that I can take out and use when it's getting dark. And this is exactly what I've been looking for. And it's even more that I've been looking for because it has many light modes and also it has RGB lights. So it's more that I needed and expected, but it's a positive. So let's unbox it, test it, and see if this is the thing that I've been looking for. This is the model HD03 from Wurkkos. Easy to unstick tape with a thing to grip it. Another pull-out, easy access. Well protected flashlight. You can see how small it is. The box is small, but the flashlight inside is even smaller. And at the bottom we have a rope and USB-C cable, USB-C to USB-C, and some papers, user manual in many languages. And here we have two ropes, and this is the small one. If we want, for example, add this flashlight into our keys, and here we have a bigger one that we can, for example, connect to the backpack or anywhere else. So you can choose which one you prefer or none. And the flashlight, really small. You can see comparison to the watch, for example, how small it is. And here on the top we have a USB-C port with a protection because this flashlight is waterproof. It is important if you want to use it outside, and often we use flashlights outside. Here we have two modes, a spotlight and flashlight for a more narrow and wider light. And also we can mount this flashlight by this clip on the back, and also it has built-in magnet, so you can connect it to any metal surface. For example, when you are fixing your car, you can attach it to the mask and it will shine from the top. Also you can clip it to your t-shirt or, for example, to the backpack. Let's test it. You can connect it to the backpack in any position, any orientation, any place that you have at your backpack because of this clip. And even you can connect this to the cap. You can just clip it on the cap and light the desk or anything that you are working with from just above you. So you have direct light just in front of you. And here is the hole for mounting the strings if you want to. So it has many functions, but after turning on there are even more functions. And now let's test all the functions that it has. First, in the Lightroom, I will show all available functions, and later in the darkness, I will show you how good is it in darkness. First thing, we can lock this flashlight by triple pressing this button when it is turned off. 1, 2, 3. It confirms the locking, and now when I try to turn it on, it doesn't turn on, it is locked. And when I press it again 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and now it is unlocked, and I can single time press to turn on and turn off this flashlight. So locking and simple turning on and off, the first thing. Second thing, we can switch the light mode between spotlight and floodlight, and let's see. In the darkness it will be better shown. One is a narrow light and the second one is a more spread light. In the darkness you will see it better, and this is switched by this button right here. We can turn on special modes like strobe light, SOS and beacon. Warning, now there will be flashing lights. When I 3 times press this button, now it is in the strobe mode. Now I can double press the button. It is in the SOS mode. And when I again press it twice, now it is in the beacon mode. It is emitting short, bright signals. And when I press it 1 time, it goes to the default mode. And by holding the power button, we can switch the brightness modes. This is the dimmest mode, hold it second mode, hold it third mode, hold it fourth mode, and back to the first mode. And we can also easily switch to the brightest mode. When we double press the power button, it goes instantly to the brightest level, and single press goes back to the previous level. And we can also switch to RGB mode when we turn off the light and double press this button. Now it is in the RGB mode. And now by double pressing the button, I will switch between different RGB modes. So this is the first mode. This is the second mode. Third mode. Fourth mode. Fifth mode. You can see that each diode can shine in different mode. Sixth mode. Seventh mode. Eighth mode. Ninth mode. There are 8 modes, so not the ninth mode, but the first mode, and it should repeat. And from any mode we can go back to the constant light by single time pressing the button, and here we are back in the constant light mode. And when we hold this power button, it is switching colors, and when I release it, it stays in that mode. And that's all the modes available in this flashlight. Additionally, right here we have a diode. If I turn on it, it for a few seconds shows the power level. It is green between 50 and 100%. Between 20 and 50% it is orange, and below 20% it is red. And we can charge it by the USB-C port. So now let's make darkness. And now we can see if it is good or if it is too weak for working in the darkness. This is the spotlight mode. You can see on the desk, on myself, how it is looking. And now let's switch to the floodlight. It is a softer, wider light. This is how it looks like. And now let's switch to other brightness. This is the dimmest level, second level, third level, and fourth level. On the camera you may not see it perfect, but it is really bright. And let's switch to the spotlight. It is even brighter right now. I can see that the desk is overexposed on the camera. You can see like this, that it is bright. And if I go back to the first level, it is dimmer, but also bright. Let's go to the floodlight. Even on the lowest level, I can clearly see the text of this manual. Let's, for example, put it on the shirt. For example, for reading, this is a really comfortable position that it is shining in front of me. I could read a map, a book, or anything that I would need to. And this is the lowest level right now. Let's put it on the magnet, like this, for example. You can, for a video, shine on yourself. Can you see me clearly, or do you see a noise on me? And now let's turn on the highest brightness level, and this is the highest brightness. For me, it looks really good on the camera. If you want to record at night, this really small portable light can really well light you up. Or maybe let's try to put it from the top. I have some cables and some things from the top, but how you can see on the top camera, it doesn't look bad for me. And it's not an optimal position. This is really high right here. Let's turn on the RGB mode. Here I have, for example, blue light. Let's switch to, for example, like an orange. Here is one of the modes in the darkness. This is switching colors like this. And there are more modes, but I won't show each one because you know how they look like. And let's do one more thing. Try this SOS, beacon and strobe mode in the darkness. So be careful for the flashing lights. This is the strobe mode. It may look bad on the camera and it is really blinding for me. This is the SOS mode. And the beacon mode, it is sending short, bright pulses. So this is exactly what I've been looking for some time before. Really small, you can see I can hide it in my hand, so in the pocket or in the backpack it will easily fit. It's charged by USB-C. It is really bright. It has RGB mode, white mode, many special modes, and it is perfect for traveling at night. This flashlight is really useful, small, portable. I recommend it, and I was looking for a thing like this. And that's all for today. Like, subscribe, and be nice.